guys, Crew Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
Aaron.
And we are back with Invincible. Last time on Invincible.
I thought they were
just going to do the title screen.
Yeah.
We could. Maybe that was like a direction.
Cut that out.
Yeah. Last time on Invincible, what happened?
Well, we had our 3 episodes last week.
Mm-hmm.
There is
With
trouble. Yeah. Mark is no longer really working with any of the agency anymore.
No.
Yep.
And actually, a lot of people have split from the agency.
Yep.
The
They
Guardians
certainly
are
have.
like 3 or 4 people. I forget exactly.
Yep.
There are 4 people down from 9, I believe.
And then the little brother, shoot, what was his name?
Invincible.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Killed the twins.
Yeah, the Mahler twins have been killed.
Man boy.
Probably shouldn't do that.
Kid Omni-Man.
Yeah.
And it felt like he meant to, but he said he didn't mean to.
Yeah.
But he's like, this is what happens to bad guys. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
There's a lot of characters making very strange decisions, but we decided to question the integrity of one character, which is, can you trust Paul, which is Mom's boyfriend? That was our poll.
That was the poll.
Can we trust Paul? 31% of people said no, but yeah, 69%. Nice. Said yes. Let's see what they were saying here. He has the same name as Multi-Paul. He's just another clone. Can't trust him.
Maybe.
That's what denotes cloneship.
Hopefully people didn't think Paul meant multi-Paul.
Give the guy a break. He can barely jog. I say no. I have no reason, but he is sus.
He is sus.
Why is he sus?
He's sussy.
I don't know if we can trust Paul, but at this point, I just want Debbie to be happy.
Right.
I do too.
Maybe Nolan to come back and mess everything up.
This guy said, I feel Debbie's going to end back with Nolan, which can't happen unless Paul dies.
He doesn't have to die.
Or they break up.
Okay.
Sorry, that was my emphasis, not theirs.
Wow.
Paul seems like a great guy, and he's chill with Mark's secret, so I doubt he'd be the dumper. Debbie is very fond and trusting of Paul, so she'd need a big reason to get rid of him.
Big dump.
Ooh, this is the good one. I was with Eric on Pete, and I stand again with Eric on Paul. Paul will turn out to be a good guy. He will receive redemption. He will obtain vindication. Emphasis them.
Why is that a good one?
Parmesan cheese. I like cheese. How about I'm in charge of that, okay?
Uh-oh.
You want to be in charge
What?
of cheese.
Bus.
A bus?
Bus.
Who's getting off the bus?
All the cow type
Better write that
stuff.
down.
You mean dairy?
Whatever you want to call it.
That guy.
I got it covered.
Told you.
He did something. He stopped for a
Told you. A bus.
God
Oh,
damn
shit.
it.
That guy's the road.
The middle of the road.
Dude, he's gonna feed him with
Come
cookies.
on, Ray.
Solid yellow line. You can't cross him.
Come back.
You can't pass him either.
Do this. Everyone left. You probably just take your food with
Can't
you.
even get your groceries.
Whoever made this has significant resources at their disposal.
Significant resources, huh?
Shit, I know that look.
You're gonna think
Tell me
it's
you're not about to do what I
Cecil.
think you're about to do.
He's gonna start some shit.
That's who he's gonna assume did it.
Let's start some shit.
Yeah.
All these donated bodies are
Well, maybe you can.
Wasted.
Maybe they can be redonated.
maybe.
Whatever that thing is, it's not ours.
Don't lie to me, Cecil.
If we wanted to spy on you, you'd never know it. Maybe think about that the next time you decide to punch your way into the Pentagon.
This is not over.
Man.
But we are spying on the Graysons.
Yeah,
But they don't know.
but not with this, Donald.
Like you said, if we were
I'd really
spying,
like
you
to
would know.
Who is?
I'll get the lab boys on it.
Your spying must not be very great if you can't see the spies that are spying on them.
Yeah.
Spy better.
Because it's Paul.
I
thought this would be weird. Not just a date, but like a date. But the weird thing is
That.
It's not weird.
Oh, did I misread that?
No, you didn't. But please tell me that's not a glowing portal opening up next to our table.
No, it's a light.
You have no idea how much I wish I could say that.
What? He was just ignoring it.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
You fucks.
We had a good reason to steal the Declaration. Millions of lives were at stake. They still are. We're from the future.
You have 10 seconds to explain.
We need you to help us overthrow our king. We saw you before.
King. That's why they needed the Declaration of Independence.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I'm not ruining our date just because.
Haha.
Alright.
whoa! How far in the future are we?
If you help us, we'll give you back the Declaration of Independence.
You two better really need me.
And they can send you back to exactly where you left.
In theory. Good thing he had a costume with him.
Wow, you just have that on all the time? Hey, you're already on thin ice, buddy. Where can I stash my clothes? Hey,
What the hell?
Why do I look so miserable? With time travel, it's best not to ask those kind of
Hey.
questions.
That's so funny.
what happened here?
He got to the point where he needed his clothes back. You know?
Centuries of war.
Is this,
Centuries ago, the planet was on the brink of collapse. Then one man was made ruler of Earth. And he ruled well for a while.
Is it Nolan?
It's Kingstrom, isn't it?
Then something changed. We don't know what happened exactly. It was before our time. But slowly, he went mad.
It's not Oliver, is it? I mean, he probably wouldn't last that long.
When he personally took 10 cities off the map for resisting, that's when the rebellion was born. We tried to stop him, but
Seems kind of Mark or Nolan-like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe immortal.
I built a time machine. So we could look for solutions in the past. There was a legend that ink from the Declaration of Independence could make a poison to kill him.
Whoa.
It didn't work.
Yeah, it sounded dumb, but cool.
Yeah.
These are normal robots, right? They're not like sentient or something?
No. They're the Royal Guard. There's millions of them. They enforce the King's madness on the people. But before you...
But before you what?
Yeah, they have a self-destruct or something bad.
We don't need you to fight them. We actually want to be captured. It's the fastest way to see the King.
Oh, well, you should have said that. Also, what's the king's name?
You are in violation of the King's curfew and subject to immediate
Feels like
imprisonment
Samus.
and/or execution.
With the shoulders.
Yeah, we know.
I like how they just sent 3 more.
Yeah.
Invincible. We've been waiting for you.
Oh. Huh.
Who's the king? Who wants to be king?
Could it be Can't be Kingstrom? Does seem Viltrumite, living for a long time.
Yeah.
Nolan, Mark, maybe Oliver, but I think Oliver has a shorter lifespan
what I
because of
thought,
his
too.
bug
I don't know.
half of him, you
Unless
know?
it's the
I mean, he is
Viltrumite one,
half
he's still-
Viltrumite. Yeah.
Okay, asshole. Whoever you are, it's over.
Immortal?
It does look like immortal.
Only one man alive knows me by that name. Is it really you?
Oh,
Invincible.
jeez, we haven't had it this whole time.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I'm not a Viltrumite! You shouldn't have left me in charge! You're the Emperor! You should have known it was too much for me! Especially after so long! You were the lucky one! The gifted one! Your family could endure! You need to repay the debt you owe me! Whether you want to or not. That's why I set all this in motion.
He wants him to kill him?
they're pretty badass. I don't think they have any powers, right?
I don't know.
Like
Drop kick and fight master,
and
man.
drop kick. They're just
they're-
badasses.
I think they're kicking way harder than humans could.
It's working! Shut up!
I'll prove to you who I've become.
Ugh.
What kind of man lets others die because he won't act? This is the only way! Please!
Enough!
You gotta keep all his parts separated, or he'll just come back.
The king is dead. His reign is over. Authority is now transferred to the people.
Well,
It's all shut down?
thank you.
Just take me home.
Gotta get your clothes.
Yeah, he's gonna be depressed now.
It's been a long time coming. There's just one more thing you need to do.
What? Where can I stash my clothes? Hey. Got him? Okay. Hold on!
He never had to stash his clothes. That's pretty awesome.
I know that doesn't solve this, but we will get through it together. And if you ever turn into a giant world-conquering dick, I will kick your ass until you're back in line, okay?
Okay.
If you promise to do the same for me.
You'd never do something like... Deal.
What a nice first date. Second date.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah. We'll need to stop in New York.
I think you mean Washington, D.C.
Oh my god.
He's just stuffed in the door handle. They're like, oh fuck.
This is cool.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be so fun.
They're Twitter-pated.
I would Twitter pate.
Like the butterflies.
Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to go up there.
You can stop him, Calvin.
Ethics. I don't know. It's against the rules.
I guess they don't want a bunch of people going up there chipping away at it and doing shit. So that's, no one can go there because some people will fuck it up, so no one can go up there now, you know?
I know.
A couple people will ruin it for everybody. They graffiti on it and shit, you know?
I know.
That's why there's like a couple bad apples ruining a whole bunch, you know? Now we just can't do it at all.
This is like an all-day date where they just go everywhere.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
And they could literally go longer than a day because they could just keep following the sun.
I know that building in New York.
What's his name?
No, it's just super tall and skinny. And the other one was triangular. Or like a pyramid, but it's really tall and
This
skinny.
is dumb and way too soon. But I love you.
I don't know if it's dumb or not, but I love you too.
Good date.
Dang, that's it?
That's it? Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Super-powered fucking!
Oh my god! That's such a cool power.
And so, dear audience, we once again turn our attention elsewhere to give young Mark Grayson and Samantha Eve Wilkins the privacy they deserve.
Okay.
Alan's discussions with Nolan were interrupted periodically by his captor's attempts to execute him.
Damn.
Jesus! Will it press?
I love how, like, every time someone dies over there.
They had reached an impasse, and Alan and Nolan waited for their death to arrive from the darkness of space.
Viltrumite ship.
I can transform the ship.
I love they all have mustaches.
Crap, I thought I'd have more time. Oh, hey guys! No hard feelings, right?
I was hoping they were all gonna shoot and they all shoot themselves.
Bounce back at him.
Why should I have all the fun?
He's gonna let them out. Yes. I mean, they're all enemies of the Viltrumites. How can they be?
Riot! Oh, look at that guy.
Although they do maintain order on all the planets. Meh.
Oh.
Some good.
Oh boy.
Some bad. Good.
Oh god. Okay, they're not all as strong though, but.
Get it out! We can do this! Go! Go! I believe in you! Go!
They're all gonna die, huh?
Yep.
Ooh,
Oh.
big boy.
Let the big guy out.
Juggernaut?
Hi! Hello! It's Alan. I don't know who's in there, but there is a party going on outside. Do you want to bring the punch?
That's amazing.
Who possesses the courage to dare free Battle Beast?
Oh, Beast. I wondered.
Okay. I did not recognize his armband thingy.
Viltrumites?
Oh man, yes. We definitely got them.
How many?
At least 2.
We should investigate his lineage in case the rot goes deeper.
Might have a snake a little bit.
It might be all over the snow.
Yes! Check it out!
Ah!
Was your betrayal worth death?
Answer me!
Yes. And I'm sad you'll never understand.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
His head's flying
Go,
out.
Alan.
Jeez.
Hey, Nolan! Any idea where you are? Nolan!
He wants to die. He's not gonna tell you. Dang it. I was hoping they'd say something about like his family or something.
Yeah.
Choose your last words.
Sorry we're late.
I told you to go. You should have listened to him. Viltrumites. At long last, my thirst for battle can be satiated.
Do you think he's gonna die real quick?
And if this conflict brings about the end of my life, I will savor it all the more.
I'm really curious how strong he is compared to.
Compared to Viltrumites?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're the special Unopin.
I mean, I don't like to brag.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Ugh. Sorry I ruined your execution, Nolan. Looks like I'm going first.
You gotta let him, like, determine what he wants to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Get away from him! Did you style your mustache? Get up! You disgrace yourself again!
Oh, I love this ballerina. Underlight and
I love the
everything, too.
range of their movements.
Oh, that's great.
One punch.
I knew you had it in you. Oh, shit, I hate these guys.
They're such an annoyance.
They're not undaunted though.
No.
Like they're going good. I mean, they tried.
They tried real good. Oh my gosh!
Oh.
No! Explosive decompression! Oh, okay. I'm shocked that his body was enough to keep the pressure out.
Alien.
Maybe, yeah.
Alien. Battle Beast might die.
Which he wants.
Yep, he savors it all the more.
You think Battle Beast can survive in space? Probably, right? What?
Those guys can. Oh, there you go, Calvin.
Yeah. I was hoping that he would get spaghettified through the hole. Oh my gosh, they're just fighting forever. Battle Beast can't fly, right?
I don't think so.
What are you throw him into?
God damn! That's amazing.
Ooh. How's Battle Beast doing?
You see that other Viltrumite or our furry friend anywhere? Not since you took the fight outside. Maybe he bailed, but then what happened to that Viltrumite?
Man, he is just loving killing that guy.
No one's coming. What? We don't need to worry. No reinforcements are coming.
I mean, there was definitely time for the prison to make a distress call back to Viltrum HQ.
They'll know what happened, but they won't come. They can't.
Okay, I'm gonna need a little more to go on then, an incomplete thought and a mysterious look.
There are fewer than 50 pure-blooded Viltrumites left in the universe. This is the Empire's most closely guarded secret.
Oh, they're just
it's
spread
also
too
why
thin.
we can beat them.
Less than 50? Damn!
We turn our attention back to the Grayson household, where Mark and Eve are happily enjoying each other's company.
Okay, well, have a good night.
Good night.
Is she gone?
What was that?
Nothing.
She's not gone.
Oh my god.
We gotta get our own place.
All right. That episode I thought was ending, and I was like, wow, that's disappointing. I guess that was a full episode.
Yeah.
You did go back to the, he went to the future and defeated the king of the earth. Yeah, it's a whole story, I guess. But I was like, oh, kind of short.
That was, I was like, yeah, all right, this is a shorter episode, okay.
That was half the episode.
And then they did the whole prison break, and I was like, oh, damn.
I love the narrator.
I was expecting maybe 2 or 3 minutes of just, maybe Nolan deciding is like, okay,
yeah,
I want to get out of here now. And then it cuts. I didn't expect all of this.
Felt like watching an old episode on Nickelodeon of Rugrats, and it's really just 2 episodes.
It's just 2 episodes smashed together. Yeah, that's what it feels like.
They did that a lot. So there's only 50 pure blood
Viltrumites.
Viltrumites?
I mean, and we just took out 2.
So that's why they're not coming. Our closely guarded secret.
Yeah.
And they don't have any more reinforcements to send. There are no reinforcements to send.
Yeah.
All right, but that gives better hope.
That's a lot more hope. I thought we were going to have to deal with a planet of these motherfuckers.
I mean, it's 50 full-blooded, right?
50 pure-blooded. So there can be other...
Mark is not...
Viltrumite
Mark is
hybrids.
powerful, but he's not full-blooded.
Yeah.
So they could still have very powerful warriors, just not full-blooded.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, we've seen lots of people take on Mark, and Mark struggled against a lot of different creatures and enemies and stuff. Battle Beast was destroying Mark,
Even Oliver, who they consider to be, half of an inferior species, is still incredibly strong.
Sure.
But that is still a huge piece of information.
Yeah. But also having Mark, Oliver, Nolan, Alan, and if we can get Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Viltrumite. What?
I just love that he took his beard off and I'm a Viltrumite. He has a mustache.
He's just a mustache.
It's so funny.
Oh, gosh.
But
okay.
That gives some power with that. Yeah. I mean, Immortal could help. He's still really strong too. Samson, I think, is really strong, but they're not they might be more on par we were talking about with Mark or Oliver, or if there are some non-pure bloods that come and help. But there's also there's that sense from them of that it has to be dang, what did they say? Like, no, it was one of Nolan's crimes where he like
unauthorized.
Yeah, unauthorized breeding or something
with
like
an
that.
inferior species.
So like, they have very specific species that they will breed with, and that may also narrow down and lessen how much of their people can be around too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, they tend to come and take over planets, and they probably don't have a lot of friends, you know?
Yeah.
It's more of like, all of our species can't take that one.
Yeah.
Right? But
I mean, they might also be in trying to keep their bloodlines pure, inbreeding and lessening that too.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Kind of killing off their own line.
I mean, things didn't exactly go well for the royals as time went on. You know, that would only marry other royals.
Sure. So yeah, just, you know, humanity cannot take on a Viltrumite, and the bug people could not take on a Viltrumite.
Yeah.
So how many planets might also have maybe other heroes like Alan?
Maybe.
Like his people couldn't take him.
No.
But they like modified Alan to be able to handle it. You know, like maybe there's some other heroes like that, or the Battle Beast or something that could be helpful to have.
I think the future is interesting to speculate about, but we also have a glimpse into it in that Mark is referred to as Emperor.
Yeah.
And the Viltrumite Empire is a thing that he might be going to war against. He is half of. Could it be possible that Mark takes it over and becomes Emperor?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that also could have been like, is the future we went to the direct future? Is it like kind of alternate future? You know, like, is it? Because we had a lot of like other timeline kind of things where marks were different, right?
Yeah.
Alternate realities, which I feel like kind of go back to like probably these situations that branch off and make a new reality kind of thing.
Yeah, no.
Is there a chance that we have something like that where like this Mark might have been more evil? Because why do you put in place a king? Like a more
I would say that there's a chance, but the episode also had a subtle bootstrap that like can't change with that time travel thing, right? With the clothes.
Sure, but if
not to say that's like proof that it can't, just that like they also included that in there to maybe hint that you can't. I don't know.
But if Mark never has to leave Immortal in charge, and he never goes crazy for ruling Earth for so long, then that wouldn't necessitate going back in time and getting Mark from the past in the first place. So that bootstrap thing would just it wouldn't occur.
There's so many different theories of time travel, but yes,
Sure.
that should be the
But
case.
mine are right.
Yeah. Okay. Centuries of war. He said us versus them is what Dropkick and Fightmaster talked about. He said them, not just the king, but maybe they meant the king and his robots.
Probably.
Yeah,
But Mark went into space with his family.
And apparently Eve.
Yeah.
Right? Because he also mentioned about that redhead girl that it didn't feel like...
He did, but he didn't feel like he knew her well.
Well, it's been hundreds of years, right?
Like, she might not be... I don't think she's Empress.
He didn't remember Kate.
Yeah, he didn't remember Kate. He's had hundreds of wives.
They're from the same timeline.
You know? I mean, unless something changes, Eve shouldn't be able to live hundreds of years.
Why not?
I mean, I guess I don't know. I imagine she's just a human with powers, not you know, like Immortal.
But in her powers, could her powers be able to give her longer living life? Because
Like if she does more research into like the human genome and stuff like that, could she rewrite her DNA to where she can live super
Maybe,
long
but I don't know if that should be like my default assumption. I feel like that's like I have to have extra information to believe something.
Even
like
if it's not, then why does her being involved there matter? Because if he doesn't remember Kate, if you're saying Eve just lives a normal life as well, and we're living centuries, then he would just forget her too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering what Mark's family is. Like, does he have a wife? Has he created the Viltrumite half?
I don't think Immortal knows because he left.
Sure, yeah, I know. He knows that he left with his family. Is that just Oliver? Because Oliver will be the only one that... And I don't know how long Oliver
might have died before they left Earth.
True. Like, I don't know how you offset Oliver. Like, Oliver can develop quickly, but can he also... Would he live longer than a human? Because Viltrumites can live way longer
Will his development stagnate when he develops his Viltrumite powers?
I don't know.
Like...
And once those come in, does that kick in? So when he implies, like, you left with your family, I'm just curious who the members of that family are. and if they are still around with him. It's implying that like you don't have to lose anybody. I lose everybody.
Does it imply that?
I feel like it.
I didn't get that implication.
He's like accusing Mark of not being able to experience what he's experienced, but Mark wouldn't have lost his mom. I would assume. I thought so. Like, you don't get it. It's kind of what it felt like, and it felt like he was like pushing that on the past Mark, but as if he was talking to the present Mark.
Yeah,
it's kind of what it felt like in his madness.
Yeah,
you know?
I think that was the madness talking.
So I'm
more
trying to
than
like
anything. It was
reverse,
the resentment of being left there in charge when he didn't want to be.
I'm trying to like reverse engineer what the status quo of Mark and his family is from Immortal's madness.
I mean, it also felt like Immortal hasn't seen him in hundreds of years.
Yeah.
So like, I really don't think that we can take anything except for what he remembers of him leaving, which is why like when saying like, oh, the redhead girl, is it her? And then he like, if she's dead or whatever, it doesn't matter because she just left with them or is gone or was someone way back when, you know? I don't know. Maybe she was dead before he left.
Sure.
I have no idea. But it felt like the Kate thing was like, that has been so long ago and I've had so many wives and I loved all of them that, you know, I don't, each one doesn't necessarily stand out in my head anymore because of the madness of loss and everything.
But could Mark and Eve's children be alive and with him as Emperor? Maybe. You know?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if
that happens.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's all possible.
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
Like, we got a couple little, like, lines. It could just be flavoring of, like, you know, like I said, possible futures. But, like, oh, you're thin. Yeah. You know.
Did you get sick again?
Like, did you get sick again? It's like, well, what's that implying? Like, Mark seems to be in the best physical shape we've ever seen him in. You know? Does he get super jacked? You know?
Sure.
And now he looks thin in comparison? What was the sickness?
I mean, we've seen how big his dad is.
Yeah, no one's pretty big.
Sure, yeah.
All Viltrumites, at least the ones that we
Seem
can
to be.
assume that were pure blood, are just fucking yoked.
Sure.
But
like, can Mark not get that yoked because he's half human, or can he?
Or because eggs are so expensive.
Eggs are pretty expensive right now.
They're damn
Can't find
expensive.
any at Costco.
Yeah.
Don't hoard eggs; they expire.
I'm gonna get some from Melanie for Valentine's Day.
Get chickens; they're so easy to raise.
What?
They are.
No, they're not. They're killing them by the hundreds because of bird flu.
That's factory farming. It's a little bit different.
Yeah. Just raising chickens is super easy.
Yeah.
They eat pest bugs and swarm bugs and stuff like that. They're great for that. It's just all the diseases and stuff that we get because our system of farming is not good for the animal.
Poop everywhere, and they the roosters attack you with their little things.
They're
well, yeah.
Having had much experience in the various poops of animals, I'll take chicken poop over almost any other animal ever.
Chicken poop is like dry when it comes out.
It's pretty cool.
It's
pretty cool
not that
in terms
bad.
of poop. How poop goes.
Like, I don't want to eat it.
I hate bird poop. All
Yeah?
birds. All bird poop seems gross.
Yeah.
I think it's the least gross poop.
Bird poop?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, think about how often, like, it's like on the windshield of your car, and you're like, oh, God, somebody shit on my windshield.
Yep.
You know? It's just like, oh, it's bird poop.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I guess you don't get bird poop.
It doesn't stink as
If a dog shit on your hood or on your window, like, you would be much, much more upset.
But they fly and
It doesn't
they
stink as much as
bond.
other poop.
Yeah.
Like, when you hit to, like, hey, take this poop and mix it into the garden soil. Bird poop, I'll do it. I would rush to that one to do that. No smells. Anything else? Ugh.
Terrible smell.
Terrible.
I don't know. I've never seen any
farm stories.
I've never seen any bird creatures like also like dogs, cats, other animals. Like I've seen like maybe like cows, I guess. But like poop in a specific area.
Yeah.
I never see birds do that. They just poop wherever they want.
Sure.
Well, they don't really have an anus.
No,
They don't have sphincters in their ass, so they kind of don't get the choice.
I just remember, and I hated it. I opened my truck, and then I reached in, I was getting my stuff, and I turned back around, and this bird just pooped inside my truck, like in the wind, and I hate it.
Yep.
But when it's,
you know what? Dog wouldn't do that. Cow wouldn't do that.
When you have chickens roosting in a coop and they stay in there most of the time, then you'll find the collection of poop.
Yeah.
And it's not too bad compared to the collection of others.
Yeah. Like, if you let chickens freely shit in their coop for like a month compared to cows freely shitting in a barn for a month, it's a completely different story.
So different. And that is what you get for making an egg joke.
Yep.
15 minutes.
Exposition on our experience and exposure to farms.
Oh, man. I love the narrator. It
The
really
narrator
felt
was
like
really great.
It really
tying
had
these
like
two-
a.
It felt like 2 episodes, but tying
Yeah.
these 2 storylines together.
It felt like a Flash Gordon radio play.
Kind of.
A little
yeah.
bit. Meanwhile, you know, that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the narrator?
I don't know.
I feel like we've.
Is
looked
there
him
a
up
cast
before.
page on this?
Oh, there might be. I don't know.
Because I was interested on the Viltrumites too.
One of them sounded like Clancy Brown
Eric Bauza.
doing.
He does Bugs Bunny now.
Like just a plain, not like a super deep angry voice, but just like a regular.
Battle Beast is Michael Dorn.
Michael
Gotcha.
Dorn.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
We looked that up last time, I think.
Oh, what? Dropkick and Fightmaster are both Zolo Maridueña.
Oh, Miguel.
Yeah.
Cool. From Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
He was also Blue Beetle, Calvin.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I like him. That's cool. He plays both of them.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, they're like twins, right?
Mm.
I kind of.
I don't see the
You don't see the other Viltrumites?
Executioner.
They weren't named characters, right?
No.
Nolan never said their names or anything.
Yeah, I just see Execution. Did the other guy? They both talked, didn't they?
Yeah.
They both spoke, yeah.
I see like Royal Guard and stuff like that. The Elephant.
Oh, Royal Guards would be the
robots.
robots, yeah.
Yeah. The narrator is Paul F. Tompkins, which I don't recognize his picture.
Paul Tompkins.
Let's see. He's in BoJack Horseman.
Okay.
Invincible. He's been the narrator. I mean, he's just in a lot,
Yeah.
like as like episode here,
Gotcha.
episode there, episode there.
Is like a narrator or like a bit part.
Yeah, in BoJack, he was in 75 episodes as Mr. Peanut Butter, but also Marv, also Sandro, also Albino, Rhino,
I
Dino.
love that show. I've never seen it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of names there. Star Wars Resistance, 1 episode as Flanks, which I don't remember who that was. So he's been in a lot. Nothing specific that I can think of where it's like, oh, that guy.
Gotcha.
Flanks. He
Wait.
probably gets around.
Probably.
There Will Be Blood, Prescott. Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny.
Oh, who was he?
He was the open mic host.
Oh, I know exactly who he is. I've seen that guy in various things now. Yeah, I know who it is.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's totally a killer.
He's totally a killer.
Yeah.
But yeah. But no, I love the narrator going through. I like that. I like the, what was the things like Alan the Alien and Lockdown or...
Locked down, but not out.
Locked down but not out.
No, that was awesome. Loved it.
And I also liked Alan like having his moment of, oh, I guess I'll be going first. Nolan.
See you, Nolan.
You know, he's like, like you gotta get him to like, you can't just break him out and then he's like, no, leave me here.
You gotta get him
to
slightly motivated.
Be fighting and motivating him too. So like, and I love that it paired well with the, no Viltrumite would do that. It's like, well, at least one would. You did.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
for Mark, for me.
Yeah.
and I like that. I want to know if Battle Beast will come back. Like, if I know he has this like, he's like this hunter kind of thing, right?
He's like a predator that talks.
Yeah, right? But if we could have him join us for the Viltrumites to fight, hey, you want to fight more Viltrumites? We are preparing for it, and there
Here's
will
the
be
challenge of your life.
There are going to be 50 of them, you know? Like,
Less than 50.
Like, I'd love to get him on there too.
Yeah, that'd be
Michael
great.
Dorn just, he's biting him, man.
Yeah. I love how he grabbed that one by the chest and like his claws went through his ribs and stuff.
I still love Alan being like, do you think he can breathe in space?
Yeah.
You know, or do you think he'll survive space or whatever?
What? He just does it anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, we need a poll for this episode. I say, do you think Mark was the emperor of the Viltrumite Empire or another type of emperor? Maybe of peace? Or something? I'm trying to think.
Guys, thank you so much for watching Invincible with us. The poll will be available over at blindwave.com, so make sure you go over there. There's also full length for our entire series of Invincible and many other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. Also, update your recommendations. Let us know things you want to watch. Hey, Zolo, we're going to be watching him on Cobra Kai. Like, tomorrow or something. So make sure you subscribe for that, too.
It is tomorrow.
Cobra Kai, man.
And the next day, too.